Happy Sunday, folks. I hope you're really having a good weekend. Well, nothing much happening on the AMC side of things, but there is something wanted to kind of give you a little bit of a preview because this might be something that will ultimately boost how people are looking at AMC, going away from a meme stock thing and really going into what we call a value stock. All right. A value stock is one of those stocks that usually, if you look at the performance of stocks since the beginning of this year, value stocks are those kind of boring stocks, nothing really exciting. Those companies are the one not going to change cancer like Tesla or maybe Apple. No, nothing really sexy or exciting about the business. All right. But they provide value in the sense of if you invest in those companies, either you're going to get a dividend or you're pretty sure based on the business, it doesn't matter if recession, inflation, or stagflation happens, they're consistently going to print money, and that's why you want to have your money parked in such the time we're seeing here in the economy and the stock market. All right, because right now I'm reading from Deadline, and this is kind of a breaking news. Jurassic World Dominion rose to almost 400 millions, and not remembering Top Gun Maverick soars to $750 million international box office. If you combine both of these, we're talking about 1 billion plus. $1 billion plus in terms of revenue for the entire box office, not even counting some of the other movies that are coming, and summer is not even here yet. So you kind of get a picture of where this is going, right? Jurassic Park Dominion could lead to the first $1 billion box office month since 2019. Folks, this is a big deal. This is huge. This is huge because since the pandemic and even before the pandemic, some of the shorts that came here into AMC used the theory and the narrative along the lines of, well, AMC is making no money. AMC is burning cash. Nobody's going back to movie theaters, etc., etc. But pretty much since 2021 started, consistently and regularly and continuously, we are hearing and getting numbers that this narrative is dying and is going to be definitely dead once and for all if for the first month ever, the box office numbers is breaking the $1 billion mark again. That will definitely means that, movie theaters are not dead. But AMC is not a movie theater company anymore. AMC is just more than that, and it's transforming and thriving to be more than just a movie theater company. So this does matter. It does matter whether or not AMC will squeeze this year. Why? Because if we cross $1 billion mark in terms of box office, and I do believe it's going to be the case, somewhere this summer. But this means also huge revenues for AMC. So this, on top of last quarter good numbers that we had, if for the first quarter this slips into AMC having a first quarter where they are positive, where they are getting more money than the money they are spending, that will mean positive quarter. And that alone is enough to bring additional buying pressure into this value stock. So investors, especially as we're looking at inflation still going high, especially as we're still having a lot of downtrend pressure coming from the stock market and the crypto market based on what the Federal Reserve might be doing next week when they meet for the month of June, people are going to look for sectors, companies, stocks where at least I can park my money for it not to go down significantly, whatever the case of the next economic direction might be. And AMC definitely fits into that. So buying pressure means shorts getting squeezed. Maybe not to the point where we get to be millionaires, but at least to some point where, things might be definitely being starting to be very, very interesting. So something to keep in mind, folks.